Grandmaster Gambardella with the 7th skill set you need to know to be a great MMA fighter. And that is how to get sponsors for free equipment, free money, free clothes. If you want to be a great MMA fighter, you need to look the part and you need to have the best equipment to train with. After you've had a few fights, or maybe even before, if you have an impressive background in martial arts or wrestling or some other sport, or a boxing or jiu-jitsu background, you can get a lot of free clothing and equipment just by using your brains. One of the best ways to get started with your free stuff is to ask the school that you train at if you can wear some of their uniforms when you train. A lot of big MMA schools have sponsors already that are actively soliciting them to let their fighters use their clothes. So all you have to do is impress your coach in the class and work hard for your teacher and diligently, and then ask him, and he'll be happy to recommend you to some of his clothing sponsors. They're always looking for young fighters to wear their brand. Another way simply is to do a Google search for MMA sponsors or fight sponsors. You can even search MMA clothing, MMA equipment, MMA shirts, MMA websites. All these searches will give you hundreds of possible leads for you to follow up on. The next step is to put together a fighter's profile sheet. Here you'll find a list. You'll list your background and your accomplishments. Now don't be shy, but be truthful. If you haven't had any MMA fights, say so. If your background is a great wrestling champion, or a great karate champion, or even a great boxer, then say that. That'll get you a lot of sponsors. You can get letters of recommendations from your teachers, from your coaches, from your schools, from your tournaments. You can put photos together, put them in your profile, and you could and should put some video clips in your profile. Now this means you must have access to a website or websites and use of a computer to post your profiles and videos on. There are a lot of free sites on the webs that will give you web space to post your online video and profile for free. And you can use that to download and to get people to sponsor you. The most popular and easy to use are places like Facebook, Vimeo, and things like that. You can even do a Twitter page. And Google offers tons of free space for various web things. You can post videos for free at YouTube, Video, Google, Break.com, Vimeo. There are literally thousands of places you can post videos of your fighting online so people all around the world and sponsors can see you. Posting your profile and videos online will get you lots of hits and will definitely impress potential sponsors because they know if you are getting hits and you are giving them free publicity when you wear their uniforms and their clothes. So the more aggressive you are in posting and promoting yourself online, the better your chances of getting a sponsor and getting lots of free stuff. One word of warning, do not sign a sole ownership commitment with a sponsor. It is all right that you agree to wear their gear or use their equipment in your fights, but if you plan on getting famous and getting to the UFC, you may not be able to wear their gear on some shows. This is usually not a problem, so don't get overly concerned about your commitments with your sponsors, but it can be, and you should be cautious. If you know for certain you're going to be the next MMA world champion, then you might want to get a lawyer to advise you on who you should sign sponsorships with. If you use a little initiative and do a little hard work, you will find it's easy to get some free clothes, free equipment, free nutritional products, and lots of free stuff, and maybe even free money from sponsors who are always looking for the next big MMA champion. This is Grandmaster Gambardella. I'll see you next time.